Hi there, today I'm making a little antipasti pasta salad. So I think this is a great salad to put out with your Super Bowl spread because it's pretty much got all your bases covered. To start with, I'm going to do 8 ounces of pasta, which is a half a package. Be sure that you're reading pasta ingredients. Don't forget, you just wanted to say semolina flour. Nothing else. That's all you want. You want an unbleached flour here. So I'm going to get this cooking and then we'll jump into the dressing. So for my dressing, you can absolutely just whisk this, but I am going to give this a little whirl, either in your food processor or blender. I just kind of like how it incorporates everything and makes it a little more emulsified. So a 1/4 cup red wine vinegar, a 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil, teaspoon kosher salt. I've got a tablespoon Italian seasoning and a 1/4 teaspoon red pepper flakes. If you're doing it by hand, mince your garlic. I just gave mine a smush. In we go. I'm going to do some fresh basil in here. Just a little small handful there. I want a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, tablespoon of honey. Your choice of sweetener here, but you need a little sweetness to balance out that acidity from the vinegar. And then, of course, some crushed pepper. And then I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to give this a whirl. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to jump into all the things we're adding to this bowl. Now I have a cup of pepperoncinis, my personal favorite, and you can leave them whole like this. I find it easier to have a bite that has them a little chopped up a little bit. And then olives, I had a 1/4 cup of Kalamata olives, and again, you can leave them whole. I'm gonna just cut them in half really quick here. So I have 2 good little size bunches of fresh basil here, and I'm just gonna chiffonade that. So now I cook my pasta just a little under. I don't rinse it. When you rinse your pasta, you rinse off all of those starches that are clinging to it. And it's those starches that help grip onto whatever sauce or dressing that you're using. So I'm going to add a little bit of our dressing here just to keep it from sticking together. I'm going to just toss it every so often as I'm finishing this, just so it's helping it cool down. So next I was going to do some cherry tomatoes, but I apparently forgot to get them. But I do have some sun-dried tomatoes in the pantry. But be careful with your sun-dried tomatoes and really, really look at your ingredients. This one is organic tomatoes and sea salt, and that is it. And that's what you want. I'm going to link some that I have, like about 3, I think, that you can pick from for your sun-dried tomatoes. The sun-dried tomatoes, even the dried ones, and the ones in the jar, because they can all contain sulfur dioxide, citrus acid, ascorbic acid, and potassium sorbate. Now, the ones in the jars, they put oil, canola oil or sunflower oil. So when you're picking out your sun-dried tomatoes, pick out some ones that you know are going to be safe for you and your family. So I'm going to cut mine in half. For now, I'm just going to pop them in here with this pasta just because it's nice and warm and will help start to soften them up. And probably a 1/4 cup or a 1/3 cup of your sun-dried tomatoes. I have about a 1/4 cup of red onion that I gave a little ice bath to, just to nice crisp them up. And now we're getting into the meat of it. Genoa salami and pepperoni. You want about 4 ounces each of your meat. So I think I'm just going to cut mine into a nice little dice like that. Next up is the cheese. And I just love the little pearl mozzarella balls for this. Makes it so easy. I don't have to cut it. And I'm just doing a whole 8-ounce package in here. Now, I think with any salad, it's kind of like soups and salads and those kind of things. They really need some time to sit and for their flavors to really develop. So the more in advance that you can make your salads, the better. And in fact, I recommend it the day before. Isn't it looking pretty? So gorgeous. So we're going to get this some time to set. And then before you serve it, give it a good stir. And you might want to add a little kosher salt if you need to. But let it sit a while before you really taste it. But as you can see, this is so great. You've got meat, you've got vegetables, you've got cheese, you've got pasta. So it's just a salad that can really fill you up. I'll do one little taste. Tastes really good. So, just an idea for an all-in-one kind of salad that you can put out for your Super Bowl party.